welcome to another immersive experience with Key Encounters. Let's talk about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got something interesting. The item that I have here is actually called Carmela. This is going to be, and I promise you it's interesting, this is a caramel flavored whiskey, which is 66 proof. And if you ever want to know the alcohol by volume, just divide that number in half. And so this makes it 33% alcohol by volume. Let's see, these guys, who is it by? It's going to be produced by R6 Distillery in El Segundo, California. That's what I'm talking about. Now, what's really cool is that this is a 750 ml bottle. And I just really thought like the bottle's like really interesting. Sorry about how it looks over there. It's hard to get the good lighting on that foil. So it says here, shake me up, baby. Particles are natural flavors within. So let's turn it upside down. Give it a little shake. Okay. Oh, there is stuff floating in there. All right. Then we're going to just crack this open. This is a brand new bottle. Again, never had it. Never had anything by these guys. Put that out of the way. All right. So let's just be real careful. I've had problems with corks before attached to the tops of them, and then they break, and that usually sucks. Okay. Ooh. That's caramel. For ourselves a generous amount. I really want to get to know it. I want to get to know this baby. A little bit of that right there. We looking good? Looking good. That looks nice. Looks like whiskey. I'm not even going to lie. We don't have to talk about the color. Looks like whiskey. You can see it. So let's dive right into it. So because this is in spirit, you can't really put your nose too much in it because sometimes that vapors hit your eyes. So you just got to be real careful. So sometimes you can just pass it over. But if you're brave enough, you can dive right in. But for me, I want to do once, twice, 3 times. Caramel all day, every day. It smells like caramel you would make at home on the stove, like stovetop caramel, that caramelizing sugar fragrance. Honestly, I can get in there. There's no spirit. I don't smell booze. It's not astringent. It's caramel. It smells like a dessert, but it's nice. It smells creamy, sugary, and not in a bad sense. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like caramel. It just smells like it. Rich, creamy. Yeah, I think we touched on it. You get the idea. So here's what I'm worried about. What it smells like may not even translate to what it tastes like. And I'm one of those people who are skeptical about things that may seem gimmicky. But because we like to try stuff around here, that's what we're doing. So cheers. Oh, yeah. It's very smooth. You notice I didn't even make a face. I didn't have a reflex to it. Very smooth. What I did was kind of let it mull around and mix in with my saliva. I really wanted to experience the whiskey itself. The whiskey is clean. It has caramel notes, which a lot of whiskeys do. So I can see why this combination of flavor and whiskey would work. And it's a little woodsy, but it's not aggressive. So for something like this is a sipping whiskey. In my opinion, I wouldn't mix this with anything. I would have it either neat or over some ice, or if you have some whiskey stones, those would work even better. I don't think this would work well with it being watered down. I think it would take away and diminish what it's coming out with. But the whiskey itself is clean, it's enjoyable, and it's satisfying. Now, as far as that caramel, man, if you've ever had like a caramel chew or a Werther's Original, something like that, if you have that candy and then wash it back with some good whiskey, that and let it kind of chew it up and let it work with the whiskey, that's what it tastes like. This whiskey is buttery. It's creamy, with like notes of like heavy cream. Like it has body. And even if I'm talking, it's even got some of that saltiness to it, like a salted caramel. And I'm like, I feel like I ate it salted caramel, which is interesting, right? Now I'm experiencing a little saltiness with it. Very complex. Interesting for just one flavor on top of the whiskey. So what I'm thinking is the caramel's like complementing how complex the whiskey actually is. So now I'm looking forward to finding more stuff from R6 Distillery. That is really good. I definitely recommend it. If you've had this before, definitely let me know. And when you try it, because there's not if you try it, when you try it, definitely let me share it with your boy. I would love to see your reaction as well. But other than that, I think this is stellar. I'm definitely going to have to grab another bottle because I'm going to end up making this disappear in a short amount of time. And I know I'm going to need another bottle. So with that said, I want to say thank you for hanging out with me for this tasting experience. And until next time, cheers.